Welcome back to WWE 2K25, the showcase mode of Mutiny, where we have just destroyed the set, taken back the Performance Center. Now let's see what he wants.
What a night! What a takeover!
What are you doing here?
Baron Blade? What are you doing here?
Geneva let it slip what you had planned. No way was I going to miss it, especially not when so many of your indie teammates have passed through BCW. In a way, you could say that BCW infiltrated Mutiny.
You definitely could say that.
You know, I actually used to train here at the PC.
Really?
Yeah, before I founded BCW. Hardly anyone remembers that. Sometimes it feels like I was a whole different person. But enough about me. What about you and Mutiny? Your people versus theirs on SmackDown? Who you taking with you?
Allies, it's come down to this. Choose 3 final allies to take Mutiny on one final time in an 8-person tag match. Well, okay then. So let's see who we've got. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna take definitely Paragon. Yes, I want him here. 2 more. You have Cole Quinn, Josie Jane, Ava Morano, El Ordinario, Odyssey Rev, Geneva, Loco, Chosen Chase, Hector Flores, El Mago, and Melee Fan. So all of these characters were used in various other 2K showcases. Paragon Pierce was a rival at one point. Ava Morano was a rival / ally at one point. You also have who we're going with, El Ordinario, who is meant to be a masked version of Sami Zayn, which is also kind of a play off of his original, not his original character in WWE, one of his indie character, El Generico. The Generic.
Mutiny doesn't stand a chance.
He was El Generico, the generic luchador. That being said, we're going to go to the match this week. Don't miss SmackDown Mutiny, see CM Punk, Bayley, Owens, and... Okay, so... Really, what I should have done is probably picked a second female instead of El Ordinario, but... C'est la vie. Because it just would have made it 2 and 2, but not that it matters too much. Alright. We're here at Mutiny SmackDown with Paragon Pierce from a previous game, a Discount, El Generico, and a wrestling superfan turned wrestler, which really is the best way to describe some of those fans, and because it's a generic tag team entrance, we're skipping it. And okay, here comes Mutiny coming into the ring. Do they have their own entrance, or is it still going to be a 4-person just generic entrance? It wouldn't surprise me. Okay, generic, but they're all in Mutiny gear, except for the custom character who's in the gear we made for them. Alright. So, yeah. Yep, okay, it's just generic. They're walking to the ring. Grouchy, all that. Skip this. Because who cares? Like, she's still grouchy, and I still have the flowers on her head. Anywho, what do we gotta do first? Damage the original 2 Mutiny members with any ally. Any ally, so that is... Okay. Yeah, that'll be anyone but my guy. So let's go. Like I said, Melee Fanny Fan is one of the creations from one of the previous 2K games where she was just in the female showcase as sort of, not really an ally, but she wasn't a rival. She was primarily used to just kind of fill out the female roster when the storylines were separated and were their own thing. He was always the babyface, always meant to be the super fan, basically knowing everything. The who, what, when, where, and why of everything wrestling. And then you had El Ordinario, like I mentioned, it was just like a Sami Zayn, El Generico knockoff, because there was a storyline in a previous 2K game where Sami Zayn was managing your male character. He disappeared one week, and El Ordinario showed up. And it looked exactly like Sami Zayn, but with a mask and everything. Same moveset, same everything. Which, of course, is a very common thing you would see in old school wrestling, where a guy would go away, lose a loser leave town match, and you're stuck with them in a mask for 2 weeks, where their name was something completely different. It's now being done modernly with the El Grande Americano character. Everyone basically knows who's under the mask, but no one's going to mention who's under the mask until it's time for them to take the masks off. So now we gotta fight the custom female character. So let me see if I can get him to tag her in specifically. Or nope. Okay, you don't want to tag in, that's fine. But now she's close to the rope, on the turnbuckle, so okay, she's not going to tag herself and get back on there, okay. Well, might as well. Okay, that bit me in the face. Oh, she jumped in the ring. Good. This is going to make it a little bit easier, or at least it's free damage. Perfect. Get out of my ring. And plus it's going to make this easier. Oh, nope. Okay. Okay, good. Reverse that. No. Dodge. Nope. Kick. No. Well, that took care of really all these characters in here. But, well, I guess Baron Blade is originated in WWE's 2K15, my career mode, and which was the first time WWE did this. Well, it was the first time WWE attempted a career mode that wasn't play through a Superstars Road to WrestleMania or play through like a showcase type of thing, in which Baron Blade was just the big rival. He was always a step ahead of you, and he did everything before you did. And eventually when you grind, and when I say grind, I meant grind, enough points to finally get a world title match, you basically immediately disappear from the company. Baron Blade climbs up, and you're now stuck watching Baron Blade basically get a Roman Reigns type of title reign that lasts as long as you decide it, because your character disappears and retires essentially, and someone has to take the fight to Baron Blade because no one will stop him. So you eventually come out of retirement, fight him for the belt, win the belt, story mode's over. And then Baron Blade will never be seen again until WWE 2K19 career mode, in which he has since left WWE, founded BCW, which, because he's so vain, stands for Baron Championship Wrestling. So, he found that. He eventually creates it and has his two top guys, Cole Quinn, who we could have chosen as an ally, and another person we can choose as an ally if we decided to recruit various 2K characters, Buzz. 2K19 was, I believe, the first time they did a cohesive story for the career mode. Buzz as a character was fairly unique. He was made, obviously, strictly for the game. So he was made, he was an OC strictly for the game, and he really, the whole reason they named the character Buzz was because, hey, you had a viral internet moment, and it created a buzz around us. Which is the sole reason they named him that. All the characters have various, really dumb reasons they were named the way they were named. So, that was his name in 2K19. 2K20, which was the first time you had a female character, you had the female character's name was Red, while the male character's name was Gray. Because the female was named Red because she was a hothead. The male was named Gray because he busted himself on a lunch tray. 2K21 didn't exist because 2K20 was god-awful in the eyes of the public. 2K22, when it came back, I don't remember the name of their characters, but I'll end up looking it up later. Well, I say looking it up later. I'm going to try and go through the story mode again and cover all the characters. But I know in last year's version of the game, you had... No, you didn't. No, that was... Okay, 25. 23, I know, was you had the Lock and the Legacy, which wasn't bad, but it wasn't... They were good characters, but they weren't, like... They were not my favorite of the 2K characters. I think of the 2K characters, even though it wasn't the best game, was Red and Gray, but it was also the first one I got through the story mode wise. I never finished the 2K19 career mode because I got stuck, couldn't get a certain thing. I can't even remember it. There was a match I couldn't get past, and it was stuck, and I just ended up crashing it. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. And, man, why'd you have to tag in Bailey? Well, that's fine. I mean, would have preferred her to tag in Punk, but actually no, because Punk can't get back in the ring right now. Let's keep it that way. Alright. What can I do now? If I can reverse anything. Nope, okay. Danger zone, danger zone. Get out, get out. Alright. Fight my way out of here. Alright. Well, hit her with this. CM Punk is currently glitching out. Never mind. Down. So now I have a finisher. I know Punk can't come in, but if I can at least get the other two to come in, it's gonna make this easier. She kicked out. Of course she kicked out. Okay. And let me do some sliced bread. And go for the pin again. Well, that's a compromising position a little bit. Okay, Owens just broke it up. And yes, good. He just came in the ring. The referee is down, but now none of them can get in the ring. So effectively, I can tag you in because you almost have your signature. Do this. Nope. No. Okay. That didn't work. Nope. Easy kick out. Paragon has his signature. So let's... did I? No, I didn't do it. That's a guillotine. I do not wish to be in this. Let's get out. And... signature. Yes. Oh yeah. Spinner. 1, 2. Now. Oh, come on. At least I don't have to do the stinking mutant. At least I don't have to deal with two other teams in this. That would have been more frustrating, I think. Alright, let's go for the knockout blow then. Done! Done!
Just like that, the nightmare that was Mutiny is officially over.
Normally I'd say that's overly dramatic, Saxton, but not after everything we've been put through.
CM Punk is clearly not happy with the outcome. Mutiny may be finished, but I have a feeling there's still business to be settled.
It looks like we're going to have some words exchanged here.
We have now saved WWE. Correct. Crashed under Punk's ego, yep.
No! You don't get to just walk away. You told the world at Survivor Series just how disposable you think I am. So now, it's my turn. Through all our training over the years, you always wanted to take the shortcut. And that's what this was. A shortcut that didn't work out the way you planned. But you never even planned, do you? No, you leech. You leech onto someone else's plan, someone else's talent, someone else's career. First me, then Punk, and all for what? A match at the Showcase of the Immortals? WrestleMania CM against some hand-picked opponent? Don't worry, I'll make sure you still get a match at the real WrestleMania against me! And when I beat you, I can't wait to look into your eyes for the very last time and tell you to get out of my ring! Because you don't deserve it.
Does this mean we're getting WrestleMania this year after all?
I think it does, Saxton, and I think we have our main event.
I can't wait for these two to finally settle their issues at WrestleMania.
You know what we're doing at WrestleMania in DC.
Man, does it feel great to be at WrestleMania. The real WWE version. I don't know if I could have stomached that Punk-branded nonsense. It was a hectic few weeks getting everything together last minute, but we pulled it off.
More than me. But
Shows what you can accomplish when we work as a team, not as an individual who puts their own interests first.
I have a feeling I know who you're talking about there.
I guess we all learned a lesson. In hindsight, it was a mistake to give CM Punk as much leeway as you did. Letting him take over an entire WWE brand with Mutiny and giving him a real opportunity at Survivor Series? But I bet you never thought he would take it so far.
A mistake? I'm not sure about that. Everything worked out in the end, didn't it? I put my faith and confidence in you, and you delivered. May have been a few bumps in the road, but look at us now. Standing here at WrestleMania before what's sure to be an epic main event with everything right in the world.
yeah. Well,
It'll be a lot better after I win this match. But then we'll have to have a real conversation.
A real conversation about what?
About the issues that led to all this. Punk and Mutiny were just a symptom of problems that we really have. Problems that aren't going to go away with Punk and my former partner.
I know. And I'm going to insist on a thorough review of all our policies and practices after WrestleMania.
We don't need a review. We need change. And I'm going to bring it.
I look forward to working with you to bring about that change.
You had your chance. I think I'll take it from here.
but yeah, we'll WrestleMania next time. See you then.